Bank of Canada raised its interest rate last week for the sixth time in a row. So, what does this mean for your money and finances, especially with talks of a potential recession looming? In the next few minutes, I'm going to be talking about what you can do to best prepare for a rising interest cost environment. In fact, I have a freebie for you that will help complement what I'm about to discuss in the video. So, be sure to pay attention, and depending on where you're at, I got something for you that will help you in either scenario. Let's start with what happens when interest rates rise in general. The government does this as a way to curb spending and encourage saving. Oh, wait, why would the government not want us to spend money? Isn't spending money good for the economy? Absolutely. And that's what's been happening with all the stimulus money that's been going around the last several years as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. All that money was used to stimulate spending. And as a result of all that money floating around and people spending so much money, prices of everything in life rose. And because prices of everything in life increased, from gas, food, entertainment, housing, cars, the government is trying now to combat that effect. Now we're all just complaining that everything is so expensive in life. So now we have to stop spending and start saving. Savers get rewarded with higher interest rates on their money in their savings account. But those who are carrying debt, like personal loans, student loans, line of credits, variable rate mortgages, they're definitely going to be feeling a difference in their budgets. More money is going to be used to service those debt payments, and less money is going to be used to spend on other things. Less money being spent on other things means it's just less demand for stuff. It means prices on these things won't increase as much, hopefully stabilize. For other things like real estate and gas, people are generally hoping they will come down in price. So if you're carrying debts like personal loans, line of credits, the best thing to do is focus on paying down those things first. The other thing you want to do is focus on racking up your savings just in case. Do you have at least 3 months worth of expenses stashed away in a savings account in case of an emergency? With talks of a recession looming, that means job security could be at stake or reduced hours. So it's always nice to have 3 months worth of expenses stashed away in case of a job loss. And for those of you who don't have consumer debt, put even more money away. Okay, nobody ever regrets saving too much money. And while you're at it, invest that money. Don't let it just sit there. Stock prices are still depressed. It's a great time to average down the cost of your investments, or if you haven't started investing, now's a good time to get in because prices of stocks have come down. Now, on the upside, for those who have been sitting on the sidelines, waiting to buy a house, your patience might just be rewarded, as higher interest costs are going to push sellers and some homeowners over the edge and force them to sell, which could bring home prices down. So sellers at this point are not going to be particularly thrilled with the prices they get, and homeowners who have been stretched out are at risk of not being able to make their mortgage payments. So they may be forced to sell their homes, and again, at prices they are not going to be too thrilled about. This isn't great for everyone. It's great for some people. Not everyone's going to be happy, but whatever position you're in, the best thing to do is revisit your budget to see how these higher interest costs are going to affect your savings and your day-to-day budget. So you may have to cut back in some areas. You may have to find ways to increase your income. So if you need help with revisiting your budget, and if you're wanting to beef up your savings, comment savings below, and I'm going to send you the link to my guilt-free guaranteed savings worksheet. It's the savings strategy that has helped many of my students and clients save thousands of dollars more each year. If you're focused on debt repayment, comment debt, and I will link you with my debt-free training and tracker.